I saw something today I thought I'd never see. Customs lines at the domestic airport. Dun, dun, dun.
After living in this room for 48 hours, double sim, man, and you don't get much sunlight.
John from the post hall where we get our coffee gave both of us a bottle of wine because of what we're going through. I tried to give it back. Can you believe that? How generous.
Had some drinks last night just to celebrate the successful simulators. Went to bed. Apparently at sometime through the night someone broke into my room and ate about 20 Weet-Bix. One of my idiosyncrasies is I nickname most of my co-pilots after a car. If I was going to call myself, I'd probably be reliable but nothing flashy, so I'd be a Toyota Camry. And this morning I've got the pleasure at a 1.5 metre distance of having coffee with Rolls Royce Bezza. How are you, mate?
I'm okay, mate. Hanging there. Last day today.
Last day. What do you do then? Fly back to Perth on the 7-8?
And stand down.
Yeah, righto. Discarded Rona mask. Any port in a storm, I suppose. Coffee in the park. This is where Lord Anthony, the man that I met yesterday, this is where he tends to hang out. He's not here today. Somebody just as erudite. Bezza, having breakfast with him. Mate, I tried to walk within bromance distance of Bezza this morning, and he made me keenly aware that's not on.
Normally we would hold hands, but
yeah,
it's not appropriate.
I miss that, man. I really do.
Yeah.
You know, I've got some overnights that, mate,
It's a crazy world, mate.
Yeah. We thought about everything and nothing. It was wonderful. Yeah. So today we had to keep a metre and a half apart, and Bezza reckons that people are actually seriously getting fined for breaking that law as a bit of a rap on the knuckles, so we can all get our senses.
Apparently.
Yeah, different times, mate.
What's that on your shirt, mate?
Oh man. Yeah, that's the sandwich we just got from the postal hall. Mate, at times like these, you just got to be gentle on yourself. I'm not upset. Gold. So mate, after this flight that you do this afternoon back to Perth on the 787, that's the last one?
That's it. I was going to fly on Sunday, but it's been cancelled, so this is D-Day.
Yeah, righto. Well, at least they'll have you at the controls, mate. Steely eyes staring into the sunset.
I'll be captain sector for sure.
So, okay, and after that, are you on just stand down after that?
Stand down.
Yeah.
I'll be looking after the kids. I've sent my wife off to Woolies to get a job.
That's pretty mega, isn't it?
Yeah, homeschooling, do aerodynamics on Monday, and flight planning on Tuesday.
Yeah, Woolworths, that's, I mean, I'm pretty G'd up that we're an employer that is able to jig up some sort of agreement like that pretty quickly, and you're saying that pretty much if you apply, you're pretty much getting a job.
Yeah, the form was simply Qantas staff number, name, email, phone number, no interview, just a please come in on Tuesday to start working for us.
That's good, mate, isn't it?
It is good, yeah.
I am definitely not above stacking shelves, mate. I would happily do that. You know?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm aiming for Dan Murphy's or BWS, but I'm thinking that's like leaving Dracula in charge of the blood bank, so I might not get a call from them.
That is why I warmed to you, Bez. You're an ideas man. I didn't even occur to me to think about the BWS angle. I've heard there's some really good just grassroots stuff going on with things like leave banks.
Yeah, it's all being looked into, and the boys in Perth have started a fund. So
it's sort of from the pilot level up because the company are finding it a little bit. They've got a lot on their hands right now.
I believe the company has said it's too hard basket for now, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Hopefully April or the pilots themselves can work something out.
Yeah.
It's a work in progress, but it's actually started in Perth. So.
Yeah. So Bez and I were discussing, for example, in Perth, perhaps some of the most exposed people obviously are going to be the 787 second officers.
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. Bezza and I have been having quite a number of conversations off camera, and we found something in common.
I wear a special pair of underpants to give myself a little bit of a G up throughout the simulator. And Bezza, you going to make a comment?
Yeah, my fast red ones.
Woohoo!
Always wear the red.
Nice.
Just going to let you in on some of my inner secrets of sim preparation. No matter how good or bad the sim goes, I know I'm going to be going well because I'll be wearing these bad boys.
Even in times like this, some things got to keep going. It's actually quite heartwarming to see. Bezza and I and Mitch the other day are doing a tour of all our old hotels. There's the Sofitel. The top third's the bit that's the Sofitel. You would come downstairs and saunter off to the cinema and food hall. They were the days. So Mitch has just noticed the Langham. Now that's where I'm an old bold. That's where I used to stay when I was a second officer. And would you believe people used to complain that that was too far from the city?
Bit of bike porn for Scott Tully. Whoa, gets the heart racing. One last message for all the boys and girls out there going through this.
I'm off to find some soap.
Inspiring. The vitamin store, and just going to show you guys what you need to get to boost your immune system. Just come out of Chemist Warehouse and bought myself some zinc, some vitamin C and some vitamin D. Then the list of essential vitamins got onto elderberry and mushrooms, so I thought I'd draw the line there. Behind me, welcome stranger. I know many people will be missing that.
A home away from home, where everybody knows your name, as long as it's, hey mate.
Living in that room for 3 days, I ended up trying to eat my own toenails and became very much a recluse, other than what you've seen on these videos. Happy to be out. Website of the day, Jeff Does Rona, one of her own, doing the East Coast version of mine.
Big shout out to Jeff Gurney. I've just been surfing the net and he started up his channel, Jeff Does Rona, Jeff Does Rona. Very much the East Coast version of my West Coast version, mate. Big loves and kisses to you. He's a handsome devil. Ladies, unfortunately, he's single. Actually, he's married. Song of the day, I Will Survive by Cake. Nath Doherty, shout out to you, young man. What a song, what a band. My preference would be The Distance, but good song anyway.
Photo of the day, just the sun setting as Mitch and I flew ourselves back to Perth. Passengers on board, 27. If you like these YouTube clips, would you let other people know about them if you think they're going to help them? The one reason I'm making them is to make your life just a little bit happier. Also, if you're needing help, there are plenty of good sources to turn to. Lifeline, Beyond Blue, the Virgin Peer Assist program, and the QANTAS PAN, EAP and Converge networks. Look after yourself, guys and girls. We'll see you on the flip side. Thanks for watching.